Hey everybody, welcome back to the second episode of Unpack the Gifted. Today we have a very special guest, my nigga.
Hey, let's go.
Tweet the motherfucking God.
Yeah, Tweet G, what's the word, girl? What's the word? What's up, y'all? Chi-town shit.
Chi-town stand up. Nah, but for real though, this my friend. How long we been knowing each other since high school, right?
Yeah, what's this, 2020? We went and had Parkwood
2008. Because we was in the same, we was in the same class.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's been over 10 years.
Yeah.
So, over 10 years.
And it's so good to see you. It's real good to see you. And I've been seeing like on your Facebook and everything and following you on Instagram, and I see that you've been like involved with a lot of things that's going on now with like the protesting and things that's going on within the black communities.
Right.
Can you give me a little bit about how you feel about the protesting and everything that's going on now, the rioting, the looting?
Well, first off, a little bit of my background in the activist organizing field. I've been doing it for over a decade now. I got into community organizing, protesting, and things like that. And I want to say it was my sophomore year in high school, due with my involvement with the Trauma City campaign, bringing the Trauma Center to the south side of Chicago. So the tactics that we had to use to bring attention to our problem is no different from what people are doing now to bring, attention and awareness and the wanting of change because of police brutality. You know what I'm saying? So here is the rioting, the looting, the stopping, and the obstruction of traffic, and people just lashing out everywhere because folks, they're tired, right? And it's like people, there is a list, whether folks actually physically write the list down or it's mentally in their head. There is a list that people go through to, like, hey, what are ways that we could get make change, or bring change. We tried all the peaceful, civilized ways, but we don't get the reaction or response we want majority of the time. So let's take it up a notch. Let's start breaking shit, destroying shit, taking shit. You feel me? Like, let's really cause damage. And the way this world functions, which is a capitalistic world, a capitalism world, that's how we wake shit up and we bring attention. You destroy capital, their fucking pockets. We burning shit down in our hoods. Technically, it's our hoods, but we don't own this shit, so we're not really burning down our shit. However, it is a little bit harder for us to gain access to some shit. But I look at this like the beauty of the chaos and the rioting, right? It's an opportunity for us now to rebuild our shit, for us to own it the way that we want it, right? How many vacant lots you seen them throw up all lots for $1 or do this and that? Once we pull it together, because remember, it took a village, it takes a community. We could pull together our funds, our capital. We can take back our shit, right? Share the knowledge, share the skills and the trades that we have and that we know. Everybody don't know how to garden, but 10 people in this community do. If 10 people, that's a lot of people. You feel me? If 10 people could teach 10 people, if those 10 people teach, then it's just never. Now the whole damn community know how to garden. Now we can learn about fruits and veggies that we need to grow, that we don't need to rely on fucking Walmart or any other corporations that that's doing whatever, exploiting people, indigenous people, black and brown people from their market, thinking them and pulling them all over around with, the little money that they got or that they don't have, but because they know they don't have it, so that's why they own them the way that they are, you feel me? So I look at it's beauty in all of this if folks can really look at the bigger picture and not really just pay attention on too much of the now. And look at it from a broader aspect. Like, look, dog, like this shit, it was gonna happen. Right. It was just a matter of when. Right. You feel me? It was gonna happen. Right. And hey, if you can't roll with it, hey, that's okay, cool. Just sit back to the, on the sideline, still, love and blessings to you. But don't talk shit toward the ones who's out here who's really about it and who's doing whatever to create, their attention for change. And you're doing nothing but this. Right. I feel so that. I'm all for it, man. I was out there protesting, doing my shit. It's just in me, dog. It's just in me to be out there and and help vocalize, you know what I'm saying, our struggle.
Yeah.
To vocalize not only our problems, but bring awareness to how we can come about solutions collectively, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm about. So the people I'm for.
Oh, no doubt. I definitely feel that. Everything that you just said, I was saying the same thing, but in a different way to an individual. So you said if we out here doing it, right? You went out and you protest. But there's people who's looking at the protesters like, why are they looting? Why are they doing this? They destroying our communities. They doing this, that, and the third. What would you say to those people?
So before, you know what I'm saying, before the George Floyd death and the sparking of the uprising of the different riots, we was battling, and we still are battling COVID-19, and you know, stay at home, shelter in place, and that has been very triggering for a lot of us, but more so specifically for Black and brown people who was already battling the everyday issues that we are already facing, right? PTSD, anxiety, food desert, no job, no money, you feel me? Like no one, we had one stimulus check, $1,200, we already in debt out the ass, you feel me? So it's like, what were people really expecting? For folks to stay civilized? They feel like they was caged in, right? They feel like they could do nothing, they had nowhere to go, it was nothing, right? And humans, we're not designed to just do that, dog. We need other human interaction to survive, to, you know, further, whatever, you feel me? Like, we're not meant to just be by ourselves, and that's the thing though. Some of us are by ourselves. When this shit started happening and, you know what I'm saying, extending the stay at home, those who are by themselves and suffer from suicide, you know what I'm saying, tendencies, that has been a percentage uprise on suicide. People have been committing suicide due to this shit, you feel me? And it's fucked up, but this is the harsh reality we have to look at, right? So people wanted to lash out and you know, be free. That was an opportunity. When your opportunities, you don't let shit like that slip by, right? Think about how many people that we have homeless here in Chicago who was not eating. I'm talking about not eating, going through the garbage. We walk past them every day, but because of them busting up fucking grocery stores, restaurants, niggas really ate. Like, for real, motherfuckers was out there eating. It's a blessing and a curse, right? All that shit is insured. Them corporations ain't lose no money. They was good. Few physical, you know what I'm saying, damage, but all that shit's replaceable. You feel me? Human life out here, you feel me? Like, this shit is inhumane the way we operate, right? And the way we operate towards Black people, the way Black people get operated towards, come on. You think I give a fuck because they burning down some structures?
So this is me right now. I'm like 75, I ain't even gonna say 75, I'm like 99.9% with everything that's going on. And I'm like 0.9%, 0.1% with, like, I feel for the people. So I work in pharmacy at Walgreens.
Yeah, I know.
And people gotta drive hella far to get medicine. And I've seen, like, people when they're getting HIV medicine, some people don't pick their medicine up, they forget to pick their medicine up. So it be there for months or a month. And people got, like, insulin.
Yeah, I know. My grandma has it too.
Yeah, you know, so it's like that part right there has me like, damn. I feel for some people, even though I believe what you said, we gotta be patient. It's patience. But it's like, what about those people? You know what I'm saying?
I also look at this like, because of that happened, it should force them upper hand to set all that shit free now, because all this shit should be free in the first place. Healthcare should be free. Why are we paying Big Pharma money, you know what I'm saying, shit for that, you know, to help me live my existence? You feel me? When 9 times out of 10, I'm paying for shit from you that I need to survive, that you created and gave to me.
Exactly.
But okay.
Yeah. Because it's all like one big system, right? One big circle.
Right. We know multi-billion, trillion. Hey, Big Pharma. But you feel me? So That's the downside of it, right? That's the part of the sacrifice that that is forced. You know what I'm saying? That was forced to be made for the greater good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or for the I'm just saying this, the broader picture that we're trying to paint, or that I'm trying to paint. Let me say that, right? So it's like, this is also the moment again where we pour resources, G.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you know you don't know what the fuck you grab, but you know it's motherfuckers out here that need that, right?
Right.
Insulin for motherfuckers who don't got insurance, that shit's expensive as shit, right?
It can be.
And those who do got it, it can't be not. But hey, look, I don't know what the fuck this is. You got 10 of these balls, G, right now for $20. Can't tell me that one. You feel me? Now that's how motherfuckers should be operating out here. Like, look, G, come on, pull that shit that you feed. That's how I would have done. You feel me? That's how I operate, G. Give back to the people. You feel me? If you're taking from the big people, your only goal and your only intention should be not only for your personal gain, but to give back to the greater mass, G. To the majority of the little people, just like you, little like you. Don't you get big-headed and greedy. That's where a lot of people who look at the looting and shit from a selfish point of view, or mad, like, these people, they just doing this because they can't afford this shit in the regular season, or So, and again, there was an opportunity. Hey, I can't afford this $700. It's free for them now. So look, they took it.
Right.
Now you mad because you missed yours. Hey, that was you.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, I don't want it, but look, do your shit, sis. I'm not judging nobody. Hey, now you feel me? Now she ain't got to bounce and break her back for that. Now he ain't gotta do his man's dirty so he can get the Balenciagas. You feel me?
For real.
Hey, no. Do your shit. Yep. You feel me? I'm all for it. You feel me? But my thing is, don't down your people in the midst of it, G.
Because we need each other.
At the end of the day.
At this point.
At the end of the day, people need to understand and realize we are at war. We've been at war. Yeah. A lot of people are just not realizing that we at war. And once you realize it, then you see like, all right, cool, we need numbers. And we ain't gonna have numbers if we steady down each other, put each other out, outcast each other. No, nigga, I need you. And nigga, you need me.
So do you feel like with the looting that there was any structure to it? Or you think people was just going crazy?
That shit is layered, right? To be honest, a lot of people had different agendas, right? And it's a lot of people who had the same agendas. And that's just it. It's not no one way of it's not no one way or one word to label the rioting and looting that happened. That has been happening across the country. Because like I said, you got some people's agenda, hey, let's start a race war. Yeah. We already know where to set up. We can make it look like the blacks did it because they already paint the black. Right. You feel me? Then we got some people, hey, let's burn these corporations down. Fuck them, let's cause them money. Yeah. Then we got some people, fuck it, I can steal shit now.
It's my
That's
turn.
3 different agendas.
Yeah, for
you
real.
Feel me?
Yeah.
So it's not just choose which one you want.
Yeah.
Or you could be all of the above. Again, all for it. I don't give a fuck.
As long as we
as we stick together and we still get hurt. Yeah. But our main message should be, you know what I'm saying, to provoke change, right? Yeah. And if it's gonna provoke something, whether people like it or not, it's gonna provoke something, and it has been, right? If it works, it works. Hey, we've tried other methods, you know what I'm saying, for decades, and we've seen what worked, what didn't work, what has been working, what's been making progress, and what's been having us at a standstill. People told us for years, marching and protesting and doing fake die-ins, fake funerals, and stopping traffic wasn't gonna get us a trauma center. May 1st, 2018, a level 1 trauma center for adults opened on at the university. So we was like, what was y'all saying again?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Because you wasn't there. Yeah. You was only there to critique and criticize, but you wasn't up there coming up with, you know what I'm saying, solutions and ways we could. You wasn't. Maybe I should. Oh, you was one of them.
Say that shit.
It's 2 sides. You're either with us or against us. Yeah. Choose. However we choose to make noise, so fucking be it. This what we choose. This what we choose.
For real. Damn. That shit deep as fuck.
For sure.
But when I was on your page, I saw that you said you're a hood activist, and I never heard that term before. I'm like, what the fuck? But it started, like, as I kept scrolling through, I kept seeing things and I get it. So can you explain what a hood activist is versus a community activist?
So the reason why I say hood activist, and it's like at first I was like, they, you know what I'm saying, they not interchangeable, you know what I'm saying, they the same thing. And then again I started to see how they are a little different, because I grew up, I'm from the low end and I'm from 79.
Okay.
I claim both hoods, and both hoods are dear to me. The low end had me in my early years of life though, and 79 Chatham had me in my critical years though, going into my preteen and adult years. You feel me? So that the 79th really gave me my character. You feel me?
Right.
But so did 35th. You feel me? A part of me, a lot of me actually started there too. So that's why I hold on both to them. You feel me? But I got the 79th. You feel me? But it starts and it's on 35th. Let's just say this, you know, East Side, South Side, us as Chicagoans, we low-key do need to figure that shit out, right?
Right.
East Side, South Side, because it's still South, but it's East. And then you get motherfuckers who be West, but they South.
No, so this the thing, I think state divide that shit up.
Yeah, state is the divider of South and East.
Exactly.
I mean, East and West, right?
And even in our minds, that's how it's gonna be. I don't want them to change it.
People be like, I'm on 7 the white badge though. Motherfuckers don't be like, I'm over East. They don't say that. They say I'm out South. Have you said
It's a little closer to the division.
No.
Division line.
No,
So
that's logically and being technically about maps, yes, because state divides East and West.
Right.
But we talking about the hood, the culture, when niggas like, where you at, G? I'm over here on 7 the Wabash. You don't say I'm over East. Versus when you say I am over, if you're on 79th and motherfucking Saginaw, you would say I'm over East. If you're on 79th in Michigan, do you say I'm over East?
No, I won't.
Exactly.
I won't.
That's what I'm saying. We ain't really came together to see what we gonna say. But I lived on both, right? All the way east on South Shore, Coles, Ridgeland, Bastoni, and 79th and Version. So I low-key flip back, South Side all day, and I be like, East Side crazy, you feel me? So whatever, right? But I say that to say this. Over East, like for example, when I was living on South Shore, G, 70th and 70 on the curve of 71st. From 71st to like, from 71st in South Shore to 73rd in South Shore, and then from 73rd in South Shore right over to the next block to Coles, it'd be cool, right? What not nice houses with my damn quiet, but the next 32 blocks over is busting, is live, right? And that would be considered the real hood part, right? Where the niggas be at, where the niggas out, whatnot, you feel me? Ain't nobody really advocating for that part, right? And that's the part that I'm talking about when I say I'm a hood activist, because I know them niggas, I be with them niggas over there, but I might live on that side, or used to be over there, moved on that side, but motherfuckers act like they not a part of that community still, when they are, you feel me? They make it as well, you feel me? Who's advocating for them hood niggas right there in that community? Not many, right? But because I grew up with them niggas and I'm from that community, that part of the hood, which is why I started saying corny the term hood activist, you feel me? Because I'm activating for that part of the neighborhood.
Oh, I get it.
You feel me?
So you done did some South and East Side shit too?
No, shit, I don't know what, hey, I don't want to take credit for the shit. You like, alright, cool, we said, we said.
So stupid, oh my God. But
shit.
Okay, I get it, but like with that, do you get any backlash from anybody from the hood part? Because sometimes they're like, people could come and do things for that community, right? That area, that neighborhood, but it's always a part that don't really want to take parts in what's going on to help that community. So if you advocating for the part that's the hood part, and sometimes those people do not want any parts of what you got going on to help change the community, do you get any backlash for being the person that you are in the community, like with amongst those people?
To be honest with you, G, I ain't met no nigga in the hood who grew up in the hood and been through, you know what I'm saying, All my niggas got PTSD. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
All of them. Y'all done been through some shit, crazy shit, seen some shit, right? Done some shit, right? And they ain't met that one nigga who don't want to get out. A lot of them, you know what I'm saying? What I do, what I'm trying to do, it was foreign to them because no one was doing what me and you doing now.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting down and trying to, you know what I'm saying, conversate and see what was up.
Yeah.
It was always people coming into their shit trying to tell them what they need.
What kind of people?
White people. White people want to play saviors or let's get this straight. All skin folk ain't kin folk. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
You have motherfuckers who was born with the silver spoon. They never seen a struggle, a motherfucking ramen noodle. You feel me? A pork, a bean, or a hot dog. To come in there like maybe you guys need to. No, you don't know shit. That's the thing. Motherfucking corporations or trying to come in these hood, tell them what they need. No, how about you ask the people of this hood what it is that they need?
Exactly.
If you want to be of help, that's it. Just be available. That's the only way you can help. Just be available in the ways the hood needs you to be available. Oh, we need your money. We need your money. That's it. We don't need you to say maybe we should. We ain't ask you for that. You said you wanted help. We asked you what we needed. We needed $100 million. Can you provide that? Yes, but Can you provide $100 million? Yes. Okay, cool. What we choose to do with our $100 million for our hood has nothing else to do with you past that. You giving us the $100 million.
Have you ever sat at a table with funders?
Have I?
Yeah.
I sat at the table with a lot of people.
So you know that when people from the community apply for grants that help fund things like the Salvation Army and different things like that, they put stipulations on what they can and cannot do on that money. That's why it's not always going the way somebody envisioned it to go.
Right, that's why I'm saying that's fake ass help. Mm-hmm. Because I know it comes like that. Well, if I'm gonna give you my help, I want this. So you helping me on conditions on your terms, you not genuinely helping me. You really don't give a fuck about the hood. Because you want to make sure whatever you putting in sometimes can what? Recreate money for you, right? Or it's for you to come buy a poppy and I hood. Oh yeah, we have, and you want to coin it and act like it's for us, but really it's for your pockets. Mm-hmm. That's not the type of help we want or need. You feel me? We want motherfuckers that's gonna really go help us, and who gonna help us better than us? Mm-hmm. Us. You feel me? So if the hood got 10 niggas that made it out and became millionaires, we need them 10 niggas to come back and build the fucking hood up. That's why I be like, what the fuck is you niggas doing? Like, I ain't gonna lie, I got like a love-hate relationship to scammers and car crackers. Cause them niggas touch some money.
Oh, them niggas
touch some money. Them niggas touch some real money.
But
my thing is they selfish.
They
selfish and they very materialistic. Niggas ain't ever had it. I know, nigga, we ain't ever had it either. Do your shit, go out and don't buy the Gucci, do your shit. But look, if you niggas was any smart and you really love power, you would did what Jamie St. Patrick in the bed, clean y'all shit, put it back in the hood. Come on, I'll be like, damn, bro, give me that money. I ain't had to do your shit. But I do be mad when they be talk shit about the hustle. I said, nigga, you ain't move a muscle. You hit a button. Don't play. You hit a button.
Oh my God.
But do your shit though. I'm not knocking nobody's shit. The way I move is low-key, I do wish a lot of people thought the way I did. I move out of love, with love and respect across the board. I don't give a fuck what you are, what it is. About bad, but I know my stance, who I am, what I am. Don't ever get it twisted. I'm a forever advocate for black people.
Hello.
Black women.
Hello.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And everything underneath the motherfucking LGBTQIA community. Right? That's another thing, is people act like it's not layered and we all underneath this one umbrella when technically we're not. Because we're not all dying for that one same issue. We dying for different things. You feel me? It's not always because I'm black. You feel me? For a black trans person, it's because they're trans and not black. Because sometimes they're killed by the hands that's black. But that's this conversation.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying. Good segue. So about that, like when you, cause I know you. I don't know if you was out in high school, but I already knew before you even said anything.
I ain't gonna say her name. But let's just say, this shit was so funny. That's what I got. I love telling this story. When I came in the Have Park, I wasn't out the closet. I was still in the closet. However,
What?
yeah, my energy. But see what you're saying, because everybody knew just how I carry myself, right?
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? Around that age, between 12 and 16, dog, I had some very low self-esteem. You feel me? Very insecure. My mom was in and out my life because my mom battled drugs. She was in and out of jail and shit. You feel me? My dad wasn't around. You feel me? I'm learning who I am as a woman. What is a woman? You feel me? My whole life I've been taught and trained and conditioned man, woman, but I've always felt the complete opposite. I forced myself on guys. You feel me? It wasn't necessarily the other way around. You feel me? Forced myself to like a guy or whatnot, because what I was experiencing at a young age, which is very young, I'm talking about 5 or 6, I did not know how to articulate. I didn't even know what the fuck a lesbian and gay was. I never even seen two women kiss. None of that shit. So when people be like, "Are y'all watching a gay show?" That doesn't make a motherfucker gay. I can't. If that boy want that thing, he gonna get that thing. If she want that, she gonna get it. I be like, love your kid, dog. All that other extra shit people be doing. I be like, actually, you gonna make them rebel it and do it, cause that's how we were. Mama said don't do it, you did it anyway, right? Cause you still what the fuck? Hello, don't do this. Don't suck that. You something. Cause you want to see for their I'm not knocking it. That's the truth, right? But whatever. For me, I knew G at a very young age that a girl, a woman, whatever, was what I liked, right? Anything pretty. Ooh, she pretty. I like her, that's my friend. But I noticed I like this girl too much as a friend. Oh, she pretty. I always want to be in the presence. I kid you not. I don't want to bust these people out. They still out there somewhere, and I think we still friends on Facebook probably, or at least know people. So we just gonna say, we gonna name the boy Billy. Nah, I know somebody named Billy. I don't want that nigga to think it's him. Let's
A and B.
We gonna name the boy A. We gonna name the girl B. Right? So me and A liked me, right? And y'all remember the story we always get told, when a boy likes a little girl, he's rough with her, play with her, chase her, la la la. That's all he did. I'm just running because technically I'm really just trying to get away, bro. I really didn't want niggas kissing all on me, whatnot. But at that age, this is how I looked at that. Be my girlfriend, I give you my chips. Give me a chip. At that moment, what we call finesse now is what so like, nah, though, for real though, like what we considering finessing now is exactly what I was doing to the little shorties back then. Of course I wasn't saying finessing because I didn't know that, but I was like, okay, allowing them to say, hey, it's my girlfriend, or allowing them to even, you know what I'm saying, in my space, for me even giving them attention for the simple fact they giving me dollars and a bag of motherfucking, remember the blue ball candies?
Yes. Shit, the blue
strawberry
balls.
cookies.
No, oh my God.
What?
They still make blue balls?
Gee, no, they discontinued them all. I don't know what the fuck them bitches at. I ain't seen them.
They probably had all type of shit up.
It's kind of really crazy now.
For real.
Nah, but you know what I'm saying? So like that was the only thing I can see why what a boyfriend was for. That's the only thing I was like, a boyfriend, hey, give me stuff. Like I whatever it was meant to be, I couldn't do it. You feel me? That emotional attachment, it wasn't, right? Now, I had a puppy love serious relationship in like 7th grade. We started in 6th to 8th grade, right? Off and on, right? And the problems that would surface when me and him would communicate, he would tell me shit like, you know what I'm saying, you don't know how to be a girlfriend. You know, I wouldn't hold his hand. I wouldn't be too affectionate to him. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't tell him I love him a lot. You know, shit like that. Things that guys want from their women. Right. You feel me? And it wasn't because I didn't know how to be a girlfriend. I didn't know how to be that to a guy. Right. You feel me? Now, I had some emotional attachment to him. You know, I'm like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I liked him, you know what I'm saying? I like the attention he was giving me. I like the fact that, hey, this is my boyfriend, it's my, you know, I'm his girlfriend, what about them? But that was it for me. Mm-hmm. Anything else that needed, that he or wanted or needed, you know what I'm saying, to go further, I couldn't do it.
Right.
And it caused problems, right? And other shit led to other shit. When I look back at it now, I laugh to this day. I kid you not, like, bro, what the fuck was I doing? What was this? None of this shit should even happen. Like, damn, I wish it, you know what I'm saying? But this is my experience. Hey, this is how I grew. This is how I found out who I was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What works for me, you feel me? And I'm not looking to change anyone's outspec, you know what I'm saying, outlook on lesbians or their experience. Hey, everybody got their reasons for whatever, you feel me? But this is me, it's my story. This is how my shit unfolded. But transitioning from 8th grade, going into my high school year, and I told you I was in that area with the low self-esteem, you know what I'm saying, insecure, not knowing what is what, you know, still in the closet about my liking of women. So it was covered with guys. I had a boyfriend to my family, right? This when I was messing with girls heavy, but no one knew nothing because, again, I told you I was sneaky. I was sneaky as shit, right? Now, we never really talked too much about gay or, you know, homophobic or, you know, religious views and all that shit in the household or whatnot. But I just knew that whenever my sister bring it up, you know what I'm saying, people, my grandma might say some little slick shit or whatnot, but she didn't, you know what I'm saying, dwell on it. It was until my oldest sister, so I told her ass I never tell her shit else. She was getting japped on by my grandma about something. Now we like 3.5 years apart. So this when she was grown. My grandma was trying to jap on her something about her. And she's like, you worrying about me? You need to worry about that. She the one that got a girlfriend. Oh, doing this and that. And I was just like,
how old were you?
I'm anywhere between 15 and 17 now.
Okay.
And it was just, the reason why I was mad and pissed off is because I wasn't ready yet to come out on my terms. You just, not only did you throw me in hot water, you put me in a position that's awkward. Now I feel like I'm defensive because, like, my uncle, may he rest in peace, my Uncle Brett, him and my grandma calling me and shit, want to do fucking phone interventions and shit on the phone. I'm like, what the fuck? The family nickname they called me, Poodle Scooter. He Poodle. I ain't gonna love you no less and no one. Keep it real. You like girls? I'm like, yo, I'm at practice. I was at drill practice and doing something. And these motherfuckers
this
really
was part?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. You know, ROTC shit.
Right.
And motherfuckers really calling me, questioning me about if I like girls, how long, and the girls that I've been bringing over, calling my friends. Have them been my girlfriends? Have I been lying all this time? How I been doing shit? Now they question everything about all the girls.
So who is they?
My folks, my grandma, my uncle and shit. This when my mom had went back to jail. My senior year in high school. She got out. Gee, I can't look, between her and my brother keeping up with these motherfuckers in that jail, I started losing track, but whatever. She was gone my senior year. So it was, so all the judging and everything and shit came from my grandma and shit. But my grandma, she ain't do the type of judging that'll make a motherfucker feel unloved, feel outcasted or whatnot. Cause once I sat down and I talked and I just came out and let them know what it was that I wanted to do, how I am, or why I feel this way, and you know everything. It felt like a big weight, you know what I'm saying, lifted out my shoulder because I no longer had to pretend.
So when your sister did that, was that like kind of like a blessing and a curse, like you talked about earlier?
It is, but it kind of made turmoil between me and her because, bitch, let me know I can't trust you. You weren't supposed to do that.
That's understood.
You feel me? Like, they could be dangerous for a lot of people on the spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
Not so much so for a lesbian.
Right.
You know, but, you know what I'm saying? It also was like I said, you know what I'm saying? You know your folks, I know my folks, and you know, how you know I was ready for them to know.
Right.
For whatever it is that it was going through. Maybe it was too much for them because, you know, some people just blow shit out of Porsche. Oh my God, my son, my daughter's gay, and you're like, just chill, it's not the end of the fucking world.
Right.
Like, chill, motherfuckers be acting. Oh, but you the one, now everybody's gonna look at me, but yeah, you're on the phone, calling everybody in your fucking phone book and let them know about your demon ass lesbian gay child. You feel me? That's your fault, everybody know. But
so without her saying that, would have came out?
Of course,
anytime
because
soon?
not soon. It depends on what you say soon, right? Because I was getting to that point because it became so loud. You feel me?
Okay.
The type of person I am, you know what I'm saying? With the midst of me telling them because of my sister already outed me out.
Right.
They already had their suspicions. They motherfuckers tell me, well, we was just waiting on you.
Right.
Yeah, why you just didn't? Well, I didn't fucking know. You feel me? And like I said, the type of judging that they did, it wasn't the type that, you feel me, that'll make me feel unloved or outcasted. It was just more of a judging from an aspect because they didn't understand, in which we all do. We frown upon things that we don't understand or that we
That's
know.
true. That's
so,
true.
hey, cool, let me enlighten you real quick. And then you be like, oh, okay. I better understand. You feel the love, you know?
Yeah.
And that's how I was introducing my folks to me being with women and me like women after my sister, you know, skimmed it a little bit, but I had to elaborate on my terms, my way, and not know why you worry about me, you worry about her because I'm girl and she not.
Right.
That's how she did, and I was like, that was so distasteful, folks.
Yeah. You so stupid.
But you know what I'm saying. Then after that, it's just been. But my mom in the beginning when she came home and she came out, and she was getting used to me because like my
Came
my
out
style.
like out of jail?
Yeah, when
or?
she came out of jail.
Okay.
That's when I was full blown. My bad, let me rewind. My grandma, when she would do jokes like she wouldn't let me drink off her pop no more. She'd be like, you got a waterfall. I would be like, you funny. I'll never forget this time we over here eat some Harris Gulf shrimp, right? You ever had Harris Gulf shrimp?
No.
The best Chicago motherfucking shrimp. And I dipped it in a cocktail sauce, right? Then I did it. And then just as after I bit it, I was gonna dunk again, double dunk. She was eating, but boy, she hurried up and swallowed that shit so she could say, It's my grandma, y'all. She no double dip it. I don't know where your mouth been. And I died laughing. I couldn't get mad, cause she ain't do it like, it was just like, I know where your mouth been. I was like, girl, she talking about something. I know what you be doing. I was like, girl, you doing too much. You feel me? And it was just laughs and jokes every day. Then after that, literally, it didn't take my grandma much to, a long time to warm up. After that, she was like, I don't care if you want to be with Monkey. If you happy, I'm happy. I love it.
That's the whole point.
That's it.
That's the whole point. Shout out to grandma.
On my mama. You feel me? So it's like, I never had that outcast, negativity, judgmental, homophobic, you know what I'm saying, family members or, situation, thank God. Because that's hard.
Yeah, that's tough.
That's hard, which is why, you know what I'm saying, I look at it like I was privileged to have that. So, which is why I voice my, my experience, and I voice to other people who's going through what I'm going through, but from the parent or the guardian point of view, taking on this kid like, dog, you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
That's not your position. Your position, your only position as a parent or guardian, whatever the fuck you want to call yourself, is to love that child.
Period.
Unconditional.
Yeah.
What they choose to be or see themselves has nothing to do with you. And I was talking to my wife about that, about how parents think they just have so much agency over their kid's body until they're 18. When no.
Yeah.
That shit starts now, G. Yeah. They own their shit still then. You feel me? Like, I'm like, y'all fucking weirdos. And some of y'all don't deserve to be fucking parents. And it sucks some of y'all got kids. Right? But you ain't got no kids, you can't get bullshit. But I'm a child to somebody, so which is why I can talk like this, motherfucker. Because I wish, certain shit, you feel me? Experience. Whatever. But shout out to the gay kids. Y'all raw shit.
Shout out to y'all.
Whatever.
For real.
It's really irrelevant.
So before Tweak hit the road, she is an artist, right?
Oh, yeah.
She rap. Anybody that know her knows she rap. She get down.
Oh, for sure.
She used to freestyle when we was in high school, right?
I used to fuck them tables up.
In my mind, I'm like, when I get on here, I don't want her to bust nothing out. But on some real shit, I want you to freestyle one time for me before you go.
Look, I say, headshots like a actor's portfolio. Rap God, these bars give him the Holy Ghost. Boy, I'm more than a problem, I'm a math book. And niggas still bleeding like a steak half cooked. Fucking with Tweak, it's not the smart decision. You don't know what the dark intentions that my heart envision. No pencil, but I will erase them when that lead popping. I'm stepping in his blood now. I got on red bottoms. Watch the piranha scatter as the shark enter. Cause I'm giving out shots like the bartender. I make them double if you're trouble. Don't you try and fight me. Cause off the ground, yeah, get scooped like Italian ices. I make it easy, lose you simple. They'll be searching for your body like a Bluetooth signal. And yeah, I already know I got full for days. The flow's venom came straight from the cobra's cage, boy. Dancing on this grave, dude, the running man. I've been hot since we used to cuff the pants leg with a rumble band. Live from the gutter fam, and I'm still in this bitch. Honorably discharged weapons, I'm real militant. Stay on my good side, other side tricky act. Goofy better duck, you a rat like Mickey. I twist up sticky in the backwood. Heard some nice rappers, but fucking with Tweak, nah, they ain't that good. You feel me? Slight, you funny. But I'm in that cough before I got it. You feel me? They ain't got shit else. That one cough, you feel me?
I fucks with it.
Oh,
hey,
mama,
used to be in high school tearing some shit up. I look over, I see a motherfucker crying. I'm like, what didn't happen? It's like tweaking, got in that ass.
Oh my mama. And you know what's crazy? So like let it be known, G, I don't battle rap. A lot of people think I'm a battle rapper.
I definitely thought you battle rap.
And this is how it came about. It started also from my big sister, the one who blurted out that I was gay. Yep. She would call me and be like, yo, so-and-so said he could rap better than you. I told him that you'll eat his ass up. And she'll pick me on speaker and I just rap. You feel me? Okay. This was before I started hanging out crazy outside on the block and just doing dumb shit. This was when I really started taking music serious. I stay in the crib and just write. You feel me? In my rap journal, my grandma would just point to random shit, and I rap on the spot. The kids in the hood that I grew up with do the same shit, point at random shit, throw out random words, and I rap on the spot. So when people like, oh, everybody want to be rap, I be like, no, and I get offended because I'm like, gee, I've been about this shit. I've been about it. But because of how shit is structured, you're just not finding out about me. But I ain't do this shit on no wave jumping shit. I've been about this shit, you feel me? And I've been good, and I just got hella.
So you've been rapping before high school?
I've been rapping before high school. Before Tweak G, I went underneath the name J Illa. This was before I got introduced to the late great J Dilla. You know what I'm saying? And this when I was you know, by after school matters, and I went to Doolittle down there on 35th. Doolittle East and Doolittle West. And across the street, Lawless Gardens, they had a little after school matters program and shit with the little community center there called Institute for Positive Living. Okay. And they had a little program there, and the little music program portion that was sponsored by, you know what I'm saying, After School Matters, they gave us a stipend and shit for the summer, and we learned how to use Fruit Loops. This when it was, you know what I'm saying, first, you know what I'm saying, up and coming, this program called Reason. And we was divided into groups, and within a group we had to design and create our own cover art, come up with a group name, write our own song, shoot a music video for it, and perform it. We got taught all that. I was just so stuck upon the writing and the performing part, I didn't pay attention, nor was I interested in the production side. So when all that shit's there, I was off doing other shit, and they were like, you gotta do this, you want to get paid, boy, let me sign my name.
So her EP dropping soon. Make sure y'all follow her, like, share, and subscribe. I'm gonna be sure to drop her name in the bio, in the comments, and everything below. So make sure y'all do that. If you have not subscribed to Unpack the Gifted / Rouz, make sure you do today. Thank you so much for coming on to the show. I truly appreciate it. And I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Love you guys, and I'll see you next time.
Love you guys. And I'll see you next time. And next time, I'm going to bust another run. So you guys, next time, I'm not about to get high and take a long drive. By yourself.